Today, I'm gonna give y'all a little tour of our homemade camping boat we built. We call it the Cajun yacht. Sipping some good old coffee this morning. I get quite a few questions about this boat, the size of it and all that. So I figured I'd make y'all a little video and we'll do a complete tour of it. And hopefully it'll answer some of the questions y'all had. If y'all got any more, leave them in the comments down below and I'll try to get back with you. So we're gonna go ahead and start on the outside. I'll bring y'all out, show y'all the outside. Alright, y'all. Y'all can see this is a custom built aluminum hull. Was formerly a shrimp boat, but from the point of the bow all the way to the back deck, it is 22 foot long. So 22 foot overall. The bottom of the boat is 5'11", and the beam up top across is around 7'11". Y'all can see we got a pretty good little cockpit and back fishing deck. The cabin is around 10 foot long by 7'11" wide. So it ain't real big, but it does the job. And we're powering it with a 60 horsepower Mercury 4-stroke, which is pretty good on fuel. Alright, all the way in the back here, y'all can see we got a fold down swim ladder, which folds out and drops down and telescopes out and in. Got a little kicker outboard bracket here for backup. Of course, we got the old flag poles on both sides. And y'all can see the motor's kind of mounted back up in here with them pods on each side, kind of support the weight of the motor. So that's the back. Let's move on to the cockpit area. Alright, y'all, this is the little small cockpit area we got. And down here, extra gas cans, bucket. Right here, we have a 300 amp hour lithium ion battery and a regular deep cycle battery, starting battery for the outboard motor. This one here, of course, powers the lights and everything in the cabin, and a little fridge that we got, and I'll go show y'all that. And on this side, I have an 18-gallon fuel tank, a little spot to put my ice chest. And this boat is self-bailage, which means water comes in here, drains out the back. And they do have a bilge down there, but as y'all can see, it's completely dry. So ain't no water really goes in the bilge. Everything kind of goes right there, as y'all can see, drains out the back. So that's pretty nice. Whenever you're in bad weather, you ain't gotta worry about bilge pumps and all that. Water just goes right out. Do got a bilge pump for backup just in case, but never needed it. So that's the little cockpit area. We'll move on inside. Alright, y'all, welcome inside the old Cajun yacht here. So right here, looking towards the back, there's the back door. We have our little table set up. Got a little Coleman stove, little camping stove, portable. Got a little spot there for some extra coffee cups and whatnot. My little seasoning rack. 5,000 BTU AC in here. Down here in South Louisiana, AC is a must, especially from July to August. You got to have it. So I got an old black iron skillet there that I use a lot. My breakfast or blackening fish, and awesome little pan. Cutting board. Storage across the ceiling here. To the left hand side, we got our little pantry with odds and ends on the top. Canned goods, ramen noodles, stocked up with all kind of stuff down there. And fish fry, flour, couple snacks, sunflower seeds, just random stuff. But that's our little pantry we got right there. And down below, got an old milk crate, I keep my battery charger there, fishing gear, I got wiring, butt splices, stuff like that I keep in there. Always got extra stuff on board if I gotta make repairs. Toolbox, another little small ice chest down back that way. I'll throw some bottles of water in when we go for a little hike or whatever. 2,000 watt generator, which mostly for powering the AC, or if I need to top my battery off for whatever reason. But that 300 amp hour battery, I can go probably 4 or 5 days without having to worry about getting a charge on it. And that's running the little ice box, which is, we're gonna zoom in on this right quick. So this is a 12 volt or 110 volt. You can either or. I think you can even run 24 volts off of this on it. But we got an ice box on one side, freezer on the other side, which works awesome in here, especially for long trips. We ain't gotta worry about ice melting on us. We got everything, my frozen stuff there, waters, drinks in here. Works pretty good. All right, just under the table, we got this little plastic storage container for now. One of these days I'll actually trim all this and finish it and build real drawers, but for the time being this is working out. Of course, bowls, plates, cups, the top, utensils, knife sharpeners, knives right here, and towels, trash bags, Ziploc bags, extra coffee cups, that sort of stuff. So let's swing on over to the front, check it out that way. All right, looking forward, got the ham station, got a piece of wood covering a hole that goes into the bow for storage. We'll kind of sneak peek it now. Got the old guitar hanging on the wall. I've used camper windows when I built this, so that's windows from an old RV I had. That's what I used all the way around. Got a front door here to get out to the bow. Ham station. All the switches to run everything I need. Right here, pretty cool feature. This here is a camera I got facing out the back of the boat, so I can see what's going on behind me while I'm driving, especially when I got the door closed. Got a depth finder right there, fish finder, depth finder. This right here holds my iPad, which is I run Navionics for GPS, works pretty well. And of course, VHF marine radio. Pretty much got everything we need up in here. Set of old binoculars. Now for sleeping, y'all can see I got a cot right there. So when it comes time to make night-night, that cot comes down on the floor right here. That's usually the way I sleep. Of course, the generator's not in here by that time. That's usually on the back deck out there. So that'll be my bed, and then I have these mats. Do I have one right here? Yeah, y'all can see down there. That's a hard foam mat that I lay down whenever I got somebody with me, which fits right here in this section. So let's move over to the bow little storage area. All right, here we are moving to the bow access. Y'all can see there's pillows, sleeping bags, extra pads, a little bit of other stuff. I don't know what all I got in there. I know I got like extra water bottles and a few different things. I'll keep my Mr. Buddy heater in there. For the winter time, I'll break that out to warm the cabin up. But that's the front storage area. We'll pop out on the bow right quick. The bow right there, my dog's bowl. Big old anchor. So that big anchor will hold this boat with no trouble. Kind of overkill, but you definitely ain't gotta worry about waking up drifting down the bayou. So I think that's about it for the most part of this boat. Man, you know, for privacy at night, just a simple little shades I got. Bloop, drop that down and There you go. Got them all the way around. So the walls, see this paneling here, the outside of the cabin is 3/4 plywood, all treated. And I got 1-inch foam insulation over that, then this paneling. And y'all can see here, I don't have the insulation covered. I just left it white. So 12-volt lighting. Of course, we got USB plugs here, USB here, some more USB cigarette lighter style there, phone holder. So basically, we got everything we need in a little space. Does pretty good for us. We spent multiple days. I've actually stayed a whole week on here. So it definitely gets the job done. So that's about it for the tour. Hope that kind of answered some questions for y'all. And if y'all would like to see how this boat was built, watch this video till the end, and I'll leave a clip of the playlist. You can just click on it and you'll see the full build of this boat. And also, if you want to see some of our camping adventures we do in this boat, I'll leave a section where you can just click on that straight on the video, and it'll bring you straight to the playlist of all our camping adventures we do. Hope this helps answer some of y'all questions. Hope y'all like the old Cajun yacht here. And if y'all do, consider giving it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and catch us on our adventures. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good one.